So in the last video, we talked about the power rule, raising a power to a power. This time we're going to talk about raising a product, multiplication, or a quotient to a power. So notice in my first example here, I have a times b, all raised to the power of n. In the second one, a divided by b, all raised to the power of n. What we need to remember is that we have to distribute that exponent to every factor inside the brackets. So this becomes a to the power of n, b to the power of n, and this one, a to the power of n divided by b to the power of n. Now we should make a note here. There is no addition or subtraction in the brackets. That's really important. If we had addition or subtraction in those brackets, we could not use this rule. This is the power of a product or of a quotient, not of addition, not of subtraction. So whenever we have a product or a quotient in brackets, so a product or a quotient, no adding or subtracting, then all parts of the product or quotient are raised to the power. Let's look at these examples. In the first one, we have p squared and we have q cubed being squared. What's our rule? We have to multiply the exponents. This becomes p squared q to the power of 6. Try the next one. But we don't leave 2 cubed. You can evaluate that. This is 8x cubed. The next one. Let's see what else. Some questions that look a little bit tricky. Why don't you pause your video? Try the first one. We have x squared being raised to the power of 3, y to the power of 5 raised to the power of 3. Now we multiply our exponents. X to the power of 6, y to the power of 15. Why don't you try the next one? It's okay if you get it wrong. It's just good to try. Pause your video. Notice that I took each factor, -2, raised it to the power of 2, x to the power of 2, z exponent 5 to the power of 2, and y exponent 4 to the power of 2. I raised every factor, -2 squared, x squared, multiply my exponents, all over y to the power of 8. Did you get that? That's a really good test or exam question. I think that's a lot to practice for now. Let's stop here and finish with the other rules in the next lecture.